Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday money. Boom. Sunday, the 30th of July. Man, August on Tuesday, right around the corner. Where, oh, where has the time gone? Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. So you know when we go live with Midday Money. And pretty soon, Look Headlines will be back in the mix with football right around the corner. We got a Hall of Fame game coming up, I believe. What's that, Friday? So that is that. If you're on Picks Parlays, be sure to come over and like and subscribe to the Win and Free Pick channel because we got a little Sunbelt being posted tonight on the channel. Another preview. And we just got the Mac. Mac will probably go up on Tuesday, and then Thursday I'll wrap it up with the SEC before I head to Vegas for a week. So again, Win and Free Picks. It's a same owner, same company as Picks Parlays. I just, Greg does a lot of stuff on that. I do a lot of videos over here, but I don't load them on PMP. That's the way it is. If you're on Sean Higgs' channel, sweet. We had a nice first timer. I'm not going to say who he is. He'll mention himself. Came over first time on the old Sean Higgs channel. Come say hello to Sean Higgs' channel if you want. I load up all the sports there. There's a bunch of old videos from me going way back. And I do I'm going to do my 80s baseball cards because I'm a sicko like that. Let me get the plays up and scrolling all over to join here. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, going to be a follow. Podcast, folks, thank you for listening in on the podcast. I know it's after the fact. Which, I mean, on days like this where there's day action, the whole getting mileage out of videos, right? Everybody likes to do free pick videos and stuff like that. The live show does not really have a big shelf life for the podcast, but I appreciate those who come in and do listen. And obviously with football, the podcast will have a lot more value as we talk about stuff all week. And I'll be adding a lot more free pick videos for college and NFL than I did in previous years. And of course, on the premium side of winning free picks, if you join for $4.99, you will get a bunch of premium plays that would cost you hundreds of dollars over the course of a month for $5. Support the show. And when I make it done, you could super chat another $5. There you go. Anyway, all right, real fast comment time. I had a comment yesterday. I believe it was. I don't want to say who it was. He knows who he is. So I don't want to mistake him. So he's like, stop being a punching bag and change the ways you bet so you're not a loser or lose all the time. Well, I don't lose all the time. Yeah, we have little losing baseball season's one thing. And am I set on my ways a bit? Yeah. But do I say how? Okay, my personal betting style is a little different from the show because I can't post first halves or first fives or a prop on the site and stuff like this. So do I get into the no bottom line stuff in my personal life to try to chip down things? Yes. Do I always have them in here? No, I do not. Again, going forward, as I said, listen, the show is always a couple free picks. And that's what the baseball record is. Same with the football record and college hoops record and NBA record hockey. I tried again. It's that part of me is I just wanted sides and totals. Easy enough. I didn't want to just put in record wise for first fives or crazy different 8-1 or 100-1 kind of prop kind of things, the off skew kind of numbers. But as opposed to changing, and again, this probably should have been a chat into the show we could get into. You always have to change the way you're betting. And yeah, am I an old school thinker with I grew up calling a 718 or 212 number and there was no halftime lines. There was no in-game betting. It was side total, parlays. Maybe you do a reverse, sometimes teasers, basic. It's changed a lot. Now, do I change my ways in getting involved in, and I talked about this, I don't know if you've seen older videos during hockey season where it's like well, I can't do that. I'll do a puck line. It's too big a number. And people are like, well, look at to the regulation bet, much like the no bottom line. And again, these are you open up any sports betting app, and whether on your phone or on a computer, there's a whole lot of stuff you got to go hunting through. So for with me with like hockey, and again, will I ever bet huge 240, $283 faves, 190s? Probably not. I mean, that's just the way I am. I'm not going to lay big money like that. So in changing my ways for that, never, 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 never. Now, do I do a run line, puck line kind of stuff? Yes. Will I do look into now the no bottom lines? Absolutely. In my personal life, can't do them on the sites. Do I look at the so and so to win a game as opposed to that? Yes. But yeah, I'm stubborn. I will not bet huge faves. I will say parlays aren't going to make you money long term. Whatever. I know. I overall I could have a losing little baseball season. Doesn't affect the bankroll because we'll win in other sports and stuff like that. Anyway, so yesterday in the video, that's my little rant of the morning. Sorry, that's 6 minutes of your life you'll never get back. Yesterday's recap. So I said these are my likes. Baseball's been rough. I I go 4-4 in a video. You collect 185. Again, I'm not putting that towards my record because it was kind of likes and it wasn't a official stuff. But likes. Same with today. Um, okay, winning day yesterday. I get it, but I'm not gonna run out. And I did bet games today. I did bet you know these games. I did bet. I bet 6 baseball today myself. Uh, these are also on the site. I am not using these for the record wise here in midday money. They're here because I know people are going to ask, but I got to put them out. And again, we got trades the next couple days coming up. Who knows how these things are going to play out? And again, I'm having a rough month of July. Won yesterday. We'll see how we do with today's picks, which are the Blue Jays run line with Barrios, the Angels to me. Again, yesterday was just kind of like that. We had Alec Manoah yesterday in the Jays as a run line play there. It was just one of those kind of plays. Today's the same kind of thing, same kind of feeling with Toronto. So give me a plus 105 run line. These they may have changed because I put these in last night when I was doing the picks on the sites. So I apologize if they're a little bit different. Nationals plus 225 today versus the Nats and Verlander. And this is really, I did an action play on this thinking, hey, if Verlander gets scratched, who are we going to get here today? I'll take some Nats money here. And just the Mets, how are they going to respond? Are they going to be kind of like flat? They got demolished yesterday, right? We had the over in that game here in the video. So, you know what? I'll take the Nationals again here today. Stroh's playing well. I mean, just totally brought out the hammer yesterday. And I will grab them again today. Tampa, a horrific month. What are they? 6-16 this month. Something terrible. Zach Little. No, thank you. Astros home dog here. Yes. And the O's. I said the O's would sweep the Yanks. It didn't happen. That being said, I'm not betting the Yankees. Nope. Not betting them. Not betting them today. Who they got tomorrow? Who do the Yanks have tomorrow? They got to fade them tomorrow against Tampa Bay. Oh boy, that's a hot mess. I got to take 2 crappy teams tomorrow in that matchup. Yikes. But give me the O's. Give me the O's. Let's get to some comments here on a Sunday afternoon. Michael Amato's in the house. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Pretty confident the Dodgers are going to hit that over 5.5. Muncy, a 2-run home run in the first. And the only other run was a Muncy homer middle innings. That's, I always find those the most frustrating when you get scores early when you have an over, right? It's like 2-0 in the first. You're thinking, here we go. Should be a nice 7-3 kind of game or whatever. 3-2. Oh, my goodness. Dodgers, 2 hits. 2 hits. Unbelievable. T Money's in the house. Good afternoon, my friend. Good to see you, T Money. Official premium member of the Win a Free Pick page, along with Stephen Bowman. Good morning. Otani homer plus 270 today. I'm down on Otani and his fake cramps. Mr. Numbers on Sean Higgs is like, Otani, they pulled him with cramps. 2 days in a row, cramps, back spasms. Come on with this nonsense. What are we going on here? You know my thought on that. That makes zero sense to me. Otani homer against Brios. The guy's got what, 40 homers? Hit another one yesterday. Plus 270, sure. I'm not fat. Neither am I. I'm not fat. I'm pleasantly plump. Jays and the Cubbies, 2-legger. Swap one for Baltimore, Boston. You got the Jays winners of 3 in a row. I think the Angels are, as much as I liked them on Sunday, or I keep saying Sunday for that doubleheader. It was Thursday. That Thursday doubleheader. Now it's Sunday. As much as I like them there, I don't like them in this spot here. So I like it. And the Cubbies. How are you not taking the Cubbies? They won 8 in a row. And it's Steven Matz. Enough said. Enough said. Verlander under 18.5 outs minus 125. I don't hate it. I can't believe all the Astros. I was like, let's go get Verlander again. You didn't want to pay him. Are you good? Are the Mets going to eat his whole rest of his contract in this? Another 50 mil? $60 million, whatever they owe him? I don't want Verlander. The Scherzer one made sense, and the Mets are still swallowing 30 mil on that one. Do I think they should get rid of him? Yeah. Am I swallowing that contract? No. I'm like, give me nobody back. Just take it. Take it. He's 42 and 43 his next 2 years of his contract. Houston, I know they don't want to trade Snell. I'm calling, okay, no Snell. I'm going for Flannery or Montgomery. T-Money started today off 1-1. The Philippines women's trip. Colombia won. Got some Cubbies minus 1.5 plus $3 on a boost. I don't hate it. It's Matt. I'm not buying Steven Matzoff, even though I lost data in the last couple days. I'm not fat, says the Nats. It's 195 on D. Yeah, well, it's come down. These are from last night when I loaded them in. I didn't switch them this morning. That's what it opened at. Actually, I got them at 227. Personally, Michael chat picks essay 3-1. I did lose the total on the Froggy pick, but lost last week. Last week's 8-2 plus monies. Let me know, how did the left hook prop go? Did the left hook prop cash? Michael Amata, I'm throwing in the towel in baseball. For every win I have in the last month, I have 2, sometimes 3 losers. Can't let that affect it. Michael, I agree. That's why I'm like, I've wheeled my bets totally down from $3 to like $1.50. I've just been horrible on my sides for the last month. It happens. No shame in throwing in the towel, and at this point, Michael, if you're not betting, just write them down to see how you'll do. Like if it turns for you and be like, all right, my record is X, and I lost X for the season. If you're done betting, keep track of your plays, because all of a sudden you're like, all right, I've gone 4-1. I've gone 13-6. I'm 18 and 13, but I'm up money because I'm taking some talk. See, continue to document yourself as if you're playing. So it's not like you're just going to jump in August 29th. Like, you know what? I really like this game today. And yesterday I went 2-0, but you forgot the other days that you were 3-26 or 5-19 or something. Write them down. Write them down. Write them down. Dave, good afternoon. I like the Angels money line here with Anderson. All right, I'm against you there. Phillies run line. I can't hate it. I like the Phillies yesterday on our run line. They should beat the Pirates. Plus 110 was last night. The Braves on run line was a 140 spot, I believe. How about that Brave total was 9.5, and this morning I saw 11.5. Crazy. And the Marlins today with Luzardo. I don't hate Luzardo. I wanted to do. I bet Miami myself. I laid 140. I thought about doing a run line, but again, I'm in a swoon, so I didn't try to get the plus money. I'm just gonna try to get a win. Steven says T-Money lost South Korea tie. No bet minus 135. South Korea. Michael B. Hopefully they don't lose all this money betting baseball this week. Again, reel in the bets. You don't have to go crazy. Almost seems like baseball suckers bet this year. Just flush money down the toilet. I guess I'm dumb money, Mike. I can't say that. You're gonna have a winning season. You have a losing season. Um, I mean, I'm gonna have a losing season. I'm gonna have a losing season in video, and I'm not gonna just triple up to getting. And I'm not even down terrible for the year. I'm down maybe a dime or so, 1,500 in baseball in the season, which for the amounts I play isn't bad. I mean, record wise is. I mean, the record's almost what we have in here. I mean, my record on baseball on the sites, it's equivalent almost. I do get a couple different things with the. Like I've been dabbling in the no bottom lines and kind of stuff like that. So I'm still down a little bit. It's you just have to know, and I've said this before. Like when football's going on in September, people are in here. Let's bet some NBA first bet. Like I'm going to talking about. I know for a fact that over the last 13 years of football, I mean, just on sites, I'm hitting about a 55, 56, 57% clip, right? Which is people laugh at. Hey, I don't care. You go. I mean, I'll take my football against anybody on any site for side totals. I will. I'd say bet my life on it, but I do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to be able to say, okay, things are going good. I'll stick with this sport. Things are going bad. I'm reeling in the bets or just ignoring it. Like baseball, no problem, just not playing a little bit. Right? Pretty soon it's baseball, football, basketball, college hoops, NBA. Mike says, person said that must have been in a football season for those showing those. Yeah, 65%. Yeah, it was 65% season last year. I think the point was because I think I said I was like not gonna be a like a favorite better, and I do. I say I'm stuck. Like it's like I do what I do, and I'm a glutton for punishment. Whatever. I'll go back to I like Michael Kopech. Like when I do my same thing with NFL or college football, college hoops, baseball coming the season. There are teams I like and players I like, and you have a bias. And even as a quote unquote pro guy, and people think you're supposed to never make mistakes. And not that you fall in love with teams or players, but you think someone's going to be this, and you're right. That's what futures are about. Do a future show. These are the teams I like. I was on Arizona. I was on the Cubbies to be well. I said under Yanks and under Dodgers and under Padres. There's things I just felt, and I do I gravitate towards those? Is that not changing my way? Possibly, possibly. But I mean, I don't think you could just blindly do things, right? I mean, I blindly don't bet minus $2 more favorites. I just don't do that. I blindly that'll be a no problem not to do. Like I'm not going to blindly take every $2 dog, but I'm not taking a faves in that spot. It's just one of those things. Like I don't mind comments like that. For hey, I'll I guess most people are so used to just coming into shows with uh like crazy hypeness and wins. Hey, bro, I'm having a losing baseball season. You've been here the whole year. You saw we lose last year's baseball season. Super. I can't win them all. I don't have winning seasons every year in every sport. I don't think I've ever done that. Ever. Ever. And if you have, good for you. Good for man. Awesome. Awesome. You know, all major sports winning season every year forever. How do you have time to even come in and comment? Dave, probably one hit each. Hit Merrifield. You know I like hit Merrifields, Dave. So yes. And Jimenez. Is that Eloy Jimenez we're talking about? Mr. Injury prone himself, Mr. We said Eloy last year, lead the league in home runs, and he doesn't even make it out of spring training. That Eloy Jimenez? Oh, man. Eloy versus Savali. Has he got good numbers versus him? Tony season has. Good to see you, Tony. Michael, sorry for a negative rant. No, why is don't be sorry for a negative rant. It's it's all right to lose. It happens. Like it's not a negative rant. You feel like you throw your hands up. I totally understand. I get it. But that's where it's like when you need the thin skin. You need to move on the next day, and it's the old here's the rearview mirror. All right, you look back, car's behind you, windshield to hold from the car kind of thing. You got to be able to just move on. you know. And I again, maybe people just think I'm just so unemotional sometimes. Wins, losses, it is. You have to be, man. You can't get crazy. Not if you're doing it like I do it. Team money. I'll say it. You won 500 in videos, but guess what, chat? We made money. People talk about records. Betting minus 140s, 150s. Laughable to me. They brag versus guys like you, and I go 2 and 5. Well, and again, most of the picks in the video are all kind of plus money. I mean, small minus 120s. Nothing ridiculous. And and this is going back to same with NFL or college football or you never see like huge money lines from me. Hockey the same. It's just I don't know. I just think that it's wrong for a quote unquote pro guy coming like, let's just take we're taking a 285 fave today. I'm a 280. Come on, man. My daughter says stuff like that. Oh, Buffalo going to win today? Well, yeah. She likes the Bills today. Of course she would like the Bills today. They're laying, 9 points at home. They should win. They're double digit favorites. I mean, I don't know. That's just the way I feel. Can I switch this? I think that if you came into my show or any show and that kind of stuff, I mean, and there's stuff like that. People, I mean, we're not going to talk about other shows or people. I think we're taking a 260 fave today. 260 fave. I mean, come on. That one dude, the one picture I saw. Hey, if this game doesn't win here, I'm giving away a Mercedes G truck or something. That game lost. He's giving away a truck. It was even his truck. Let's take a 190 fave and give away something that doesn't win. Oh, you're really going out on a limb. T money. Yeah, 2 and 5 plus money. You could do it if you're taking 2 and 5 plus money. Well, if they're really big dogs, you have a nice day on 2 and 5. Oakland. Yeah. I don't mind Oakland today. Do you want to take the A's today? Medina and Ty Bleh? I'm not fat. We can do that. Oakland's put together a couple wins. Gracious is in the house. Good to see you. Seattle, Arizona over today with Castillo and Merrill Kelly. Interesting. It's down to an 8. Open at 8.5. I don't know. No real opinion on that game. I got 2 pitchers I like. I got 2 teams I like. And 2 teams that are playing like 500 ball right now. I mean, would I lean Seattle like I said yesterday? Possibly, but Kelly at home has been pretty solid too. Again, that's not a game I'm running to. And I got 6 games I bet today. That's not one of them. Kevin, what do you got here? Orioles over under. How about an over in the O's game? If the Yanks are to win today, I don't think they win a 3-1 kind of game. It's a game like yesterday where it's going to be like an 8-4 kind of an over game because I don't like uh, Yankee pitching at all. Although our guy uh, Sevy, I mean, we've seen him pitch. I would lean over here. I know it's come down. I'd still lean to the over here. I can't see Sevy pitching a gem. Astros are not plus money. Should we take the 105? Hold on. Astros are on plus money today? Get out of town. I got to switch it up. What are the Astros at? They were plus 120 last night. I got 125 on one side, 120 on another. I think on Winfrey picks probably they were plus 120. I'm pulling up right now on the site to see what it is. They are a 125 fave today? Holy cow. Boy, I didn't even know. See, now, this is kind of crap. Now I'm going to get some like kind of crazy Here's the freeze when I go to the live odds. It happens. Connection unstable. I'm plugged in. I'm plugged into a hard line. Anyway, so the Stros. I don't know where I lost you with the Stros there. I can't believe it was 120. I got on picks parlays yesterday, and now it's minus 118 to a 126. I'll lay that if you want to go plus 150 big payday on the Stros. I wouldn't hate that either, Kevin. Starting to see the light. I'm with you. Yanks, Rays, Marlins, Rangers, all frauds. Stros and Braves just keep flexing their muscle. Well, I don't know. Listen, the Yanks are a fraud team. They have no pitching. The Rays are just in a massive slump. But again, that for them, when you start the season 30-5 or whatever like they do, they're still 20 games over 500. You know what I'm saying? Like they are they're 63-44. I don't know. I don't think they're frauds. Now, do they have problems? They got some major pitching problems right now. And I don't know why they're not making a move to go bring in some pitching. Yankees, I'd say, are fraud because that team is just you have one starting pitcher. You have Cole. And you lose 1-0 to a guy with a 9 ERA and you can't score a run against him. The lineup is bad. The pitching staff is bad. I don't know what's worse, the lineup or the staff. You got Judge and Cole, and then it's just trashola. The Rays, you got pitching problems. The Marlins, you got hitting problems. I love the staff. Can we score some runs, please? I don't know if the Rangers are frauds. I don't. And this is all towards if you beat bad teams, that kind of builds a little momentum. Like I think Evaldi's a good pitcher, but he's always kind of guy who's going to break down at one point. Martin Perez is having a bad year. Going back to what Martin Perez was, John Gray looks pretty solid. He kind of found himself there. Maybe Dane Dunning has broken through to be a top prospect and ace that he was supposed to be. That's why I was involved in those trades for, because of the hype on him. The Scherzer deal. We didn't even talk about Scherzer. And I think it's a good deal for them. They need a strong guy at the front. I think it works out well. Now, is he super duper? No, it's a nice move. Showing you're going for it. I mean, what more would you want if you're a Texas Ranger fan? You're in first place. You bring in a big horse, Hall of Fame kind of guy. I mean, maybe he helps out the other pitchers. Like, that's the kind of stuff you need to do. The Stros flexing their muscle. They are winning, and they still got some problems for me. They need a starter and a bullpen guy. Their bullpen is taxed like nothing, like nobody's business. Their bullpen's been racking up innings all year. And you got Hunter Brown and France, two young guys. You're stretching them out. They're gonna have a rough September, I think. I mean, because they baby these pitchers, not just the Stros, every team, and they can't go. This isn't 1985. This ain't guys are throwing 8 innings, 120 pitches. Braves again. They got the bats. Pitching. Atlanta. I mean, Strider, Elder. I mean, you got AJ Smith. You got Schuster. I mean, Charlie Moore. I'm looking for a pitcher. Michael, Saturday was such a great day. The Giants even walked it off. Giants 13-4 on bullpen games. Wow. Not sure you want about Stripling. But man, Wilmer Flores. There you go. You love Wilmer. Where's your Wilmer Flores jersey, Michael B? Nick, yes, I had under in the Jays and money line Cubbies, O's, and over in Nats. That's a nice day. That's a nice day, Nick. Nats never in doubt. Orioles with tough loss, but Cubbies winner again. T-Money, Dodgers, Phillies, Padres, Rays, and Rangers will be on my playoff to watch list because I think one of them will get hot, but they're all good, but still frauds. Well, the Dodgers, I think, are kind of – I don't hate the fraudy Dodgers because I said I hate their lineup all season long. Yes, Betts and Freeman. Once he's got homers, he's still hitting terrible. And when you face a good pitcher, he's going to negate that power. Phillies, I think, have some pitching problems. The Padres aren't even making the playoffs. Let's be honest. The Rays can be dangerous. Again, McClanahan needs to be healthy. Eflin's hurt again too. I mean, like they need a. What are they doing? Go get a pitcher. Can you get a pitcher of somebody? I know Flannery's got kind of injury concerns as well. I know Mikolos is suspended now, or I mean, he might miss one start for you, I guess. Uh, you won't even miss start because maybe they'll slide up the rotation for him to slide in after his suspension. Uh, Montgomery. I mean, I go to Montgomery. You guys pitch for the Yanks. He knows he can play in a hostile environment. Padres aren't trading Snell. They're not trading. They're not trading anybody to Padres. Yeah, good job, San Diego. There's always 2024. I was going on. I think it was like Sport Trek. I think I follow him on Twitter, and it came up. I was like, oh, whatever. I got to his page, and they have all the salaries for teams going forward. Bro, if you're a Yankee fan, dude, I joke about the 1990-91 Yanks with Stump Merrill. We got some holy heck coming up in these next couple of years. I mean, Stanton, Judge, and Cole plus Rendon are making like 180 million, just the four of them, or something like that. Something ridiculous. Something ridiculous. We better hope if you're a Yankee fan that Volpe, Barraza, uh, Dominguez, whoever they bring up, are freaking Hall of Famers right out of the gate because they got zero. They got terrible contracts coming up. LeMahieu's still on the books a couple years. Michael, I want to back the Cubbies. Why am I getting plus money on Hendricks? Matz has pitched well. That's why you're getting plus money because it's Matz pitching well, and no one believes in the Cubs. I'll take plus money on the Cubbies with you. Steven, Mariners get the series win today. I pick them. I like Castillo better than Kelly. I do, but I mean, with the way these guys are playing, I'd rather just pass. Maurice, good afternoon. I'm thinking under Miami, Detroit. I don't hate it there. I don't hate that one bit. You got what? A pair of lefties on the hill? Sure. And the Cards money line. Everybody mom's been in Chicago. Yeah, I'm one of them. Me and my mom will take the Cubbies. 8 straight winners plus money. I can't do math. I don't care. He screwed me last 2 games. Under Nats Mets, I can do that. Yes. Steve Bowman got destroyed yesterday. Pereira killed me. Mariners. Is that what happened? I don't know. Pereira fight went to a decision. That happens. The fights everyone thinks will end inside the distance go the distance. He did give Jan a clean left hook that rocked him, but Jan took it. All right. The left hook prop. Nick, I forgot I had team total Marlins over 4.5. They stink. The pitching, they always have pitching. They just can't get any bats. You traded Lopez, you got a guy who's hitting 390. Trade another bat. Or trade another pitcher, rather. I mean, trade. You got young pitchers. You got some young. I'm calling Cardinals. You want Sixto Sanchez for Goldie? I mean, trade up some young guys. Get a bat in there. Holy goodness gracious. Bill says Browns in the under Hall of Fame game. Under for sure in the Hall of Fame game. I'm not sure on a side yet in that game, Bill. Tony C. The Cubs are on fire. I have to take plus. I mean, seriously, they've won eight in a row. They're what, 9-1 since the All-Star break, something like that. 11-2, some kind of run they're on. 11-1 maybe. And the funny thing, the one loss is when I bet them coming out of against Mats, who went 5 innings and gave up like a run against them last week. T-Money. I got to take those huge dogs, Steven. So tell them, man, those 10-1, 22 cash. They do, but, I mean, sometimes, they add up, though. The losses add up on the plus money dogs. Maury says, I think St. Louis gets the Hendricks. He doesn't throw 95. I'm thinking Card 7-4. Well, I'm not going to say no to an over. An over is totally different than a side. I think Matt's, I know he hasn't been hit lately. He has a 5-inning pitcher. I'm not interested. No. Bad bullpen. Over. You want to do over first and then a side either way? Listen, I'm taking the Cubs because they've won 8 in a row and it's Steven Matz, and I'm not buying Steven Matz. And the Cardinals, we might not trade anybody. Like, what do you just what? I mean, you're 3-7 your last 10, but we're not trading anybody? Fun off season there when everybody leaves and you get nothing in return. At least get something in return. Something is better than nothing. I don't care what it is. It's something. It's something in my hand as opposed to nothing in my hand. T Mike says, I'm at the point showing even 110, even when he gets a little. Oh, but I'm not that. I mean, I'll never not take a 110, 120 ish, 130. I could do a little bit of a dog. I mean, we're getting a 180, 190. It's anything over two says no. Team money, football's just ridiculous, especially NFL, which I'm not the best at. See, I mean, and I've talked to like pro kind of guys, and they're like, I can't believe you're NFL. Like, you know, it's one thing to say, okay, here's my record. I can throw out like some paper. Hey, this is what I did. Roll your eyes. You can make stuff up. I say, well, go to so and so site and look at the last 15 years. I mean, that's real. I don't know. I'm good at it. I'm good for whatever reason. For whatever reason, I'm consistently really good in the NFL. Under Giants today against Brennan Bernardino. I'll go under with you. What's that, an 8? See, was that Sean's great in the NFL? Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I don't like to break. I'm old school. I don't want to get too cocky with my NFL. But I think I could now because it hasn't started yet. Like September's a different thing. Now I can say, yeah, it's a great NFL season. Rob Franklin's in the house. Rob's here, right? The show almost over. Rob comes in. There's like 3 minutes left in the show. He's here early today. He's up early on a Sunday having breakfast. Welcome, Rob. You're going to get on the Orioles today. Nick, I am no Yankees. No. I don't care if Judge is back. I do not care. They're not going. Listen. If they go on some kind of crazy run, okay. I mean, you know what though? I'm not going to be getting crushed because I'll be taking a plus 150 dog or 130, whatever they're laying. I'll be on the other side of that. I mean, the Judge is like, I don't want to say they're like the Angels with Otani, but it's really like the same kind of this terrible lineup. Like nothing is. What are they doing? Who's pitching tomorrow for them? Herman? Herman is pitching tomorrow against Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay is going to be throwing out who in their matchup? So we a Glass now sighting maybe? You getting Glass now tomorrow for Tampa? Steve, I'd rather bet the NFL, NHL over NBA. Yeah, I mean, NBA is for me to do, especially in midday money because, anything could happen during the day. I'm here at noon. The game started at 7. Who knows who's playing? Just pass. It's one thing not to worry about. I'd rather be worried about college basketball instead of worry about NBA during the day. Moneyline Markel. Get some cash. You know how we're going to do, Moneyline Markel. Let's go O's. Yes. And the Natties. We like the Nationals as well. There we go. We got them. O's and Natties in the chat. T-Money. Oh, I also have Dartmouth. Moneyline plus 199 against Big Bad Wolf Manchester United. More soccer on the pitch. Some football on the pitch. That's the fake football. Today's a little tricky. Every day's been tricky for me this month, Markel, in baseball. With you on the Jays run line. Yeah. I mean, Brios pitched well. The Angels, to me, is just not a good spot for him. Reds, I don't hate it with Ashcraft on the hill, right? Is Ashcraft pitching today? Or no, that was yesterday. No, he's pitching today, Ashcraft, right? I believe I did a Ashcraft on the hill. I do free picks on picks parlays. I used the Reds here with Ashcraft. I'm shocked I didn't put him in the chat. I forgot. Michael, there are misconceptions in this country these days. My success is not your failure, and your success does not make me lesser than you. But I feel that somehow people think these days. Well, yeah, that's just the old hater concept. Like somebody means success got what what are you doing? I mean, sorry. Exactly. It's a good thing. That's why I say, and this is a good quote here, Mike, too. My success is not your failure, and your success does not make me lesser than you. You are not in competition with anybody, with your bets, with your life. Stop. It's the whole thing. Keep it up with the Joneses. Who the heck cares, bro? Everybody lives differently. You are not me. I'm not you. You're not somebody else in the chat. That's just a jealousy. It's just you gotta get rid of that. Be in competition with yourself. Try to just be better every day in your works, whatever you do. Rob says he likes the socks today. My guy Kopi on the hill. You know I can't say no to Kopi. You know I can't say no to my guy Garbage on the hill, Rob. Buddy Lamarkel. I know D-backs pitching's terrible, but I'm on Diamondbacks first five. First a plus money. You got a home team, plus money. Merrill Kelly's decent. I don't hate it. I mean, Seattle, hands up. Well, I mean, come on. Hi, 500 team here. Losing record on the road. Scott's in house. Here's a question: how many bets a week do you put in the NFL? It varies between Thursday and Monday. Just say if I have a Thursday, I mean, at least 10, I'd say minimum. I mean, last year, I mean, I could pull up my last year picks per week in the NFL. Right? Let's go back to first week of NFL started, the 7th, right? And then it rolled all the way to, let's see. Well, I'll just go to the end of February for the Super Bowl. And we'll break down each week of NFL action. All right. And again, it's hold on a second. All right. So the first week of NFL action last year, September 7th to September 12th, we went 10-3 plus 675. All right. Then we'll go 13th to the 20th. You know what? Let me write these down first because somebody else asked for me. Just in case someone else will go through. Week 1, 10-3, 77% plus 675. Week 2, bad week 2, 7-7, minus $70. Week 3, 7-3, 70%, not bad, plus 370. We'll go to week 4, 27 to the 4th of October, 6-4, plus 165. Week 5, NFL season, the 4th to the 11th, we go 9-5, 64% plus 360. We go 7-4, week 6 for a plus 270. We go 18-25, week 7, 9-2, 82% plus 680. 25th to November the 1st, week 8, 8-3, 73% plus 487. We go November the 1st to November the 8th, week number 9, 6-3, 67% plus 270. The 8th to the 15th, NFL is losing week 4-6. 4-6. Minus 265. Minus 265. We had a losing week. 15-22. Week 11. 5-4 plus $60. The 22nd through the 29th, week number 12, 10-2, 83% winners, plus 785. The 29th through December the 6th, week 13. Not a lot of action. I didn't like it, apparently. 3-2, plus $80, 60%. Next up, the 6th through December the 13th, week 14. 4-4, 50%. We lose $46. Again, this looks like I'm not loving late NFL. Next week, week 15. Here we go. 5-4, 56%. Still a winning day, $65. We'll take it. Things get a little tighter apparently for me here last season in the NFL. Week 16. 9-4, 69%, plus 460. And your week 17 NFL football, the 27th through the 3rd of January, 5-4, 56%, plus 105. And I guess we started the playoffs after that, right? Let me see what the. Nope. Here we go. It's week 18. That's right. 9-5, winning week, 64%, plus 360. There is a regular season that I had for last year. Hope it covers the. Hope it covers it. And week 1 here, wild card, 3-1, 75%, plus 190. Cowboys, Bengals, Niners, loser on the Bills, in case people are wondering how we did there. So, anyway, those. Well, that's great. Great by me. There are NFL playoff or regular season and the wild card round of football for you. Not a bad season. So basically, on an average, I mean, what do you think? 10 games? About 10 a week, it looks like? So I had basically 10 because I had 1 week with 9, 5, 8, 9, 9. So I don't know. Hope that helps with my NFL, Scott. I got Medea over K's against the Royals. It is now 5.5. Kenta Maeda for Minnesota. I don't hate it. Polished Diamond. I think this is the first time I saw Polished Diamond comment. Thank you for coming in and spending some time with me, Polish. Or if they're home ump where they went 56% of the time, great value, money line O's. Not only that, the Yankees stink. We got that working in our favor as well, Polished Diamond. I see Stros minus 130. Yeah, the line has moved. Again, I wrote these down. Last night I was doing the loading up in the banner section, Mac action for the video for Monday or Tuesday. So the lines were from then. I did not switch them up this morning. Houston 130 FanDuel. I know. I just explained. I did freeze a while ago. I froze. Michael, I almost want to take the Rangers today versus Snell. I know how good Snell is, but the Rangers keep doing this, losing the first 2 series and taking a third. Did it in LA and Houston. Tough little squad. That's how you win 60 games, by winning when you're not supposed to. Cody Bradford, are we? He's a lefty. It's the Padres. Are the Padres going to go on a run here? I'd look at the under instead. But now, Markel, Connection don't want us to win. Yeah. B.A. who? B.A. Baracus? Stephen Bowman. Sean Smart's thinking, not betting 140 or higher. You don't win betting them in parlays all day. Discord guys, 5 guys hit home run today, 25 to 154,000. I mean, dude, if he hits it, super. I mean, good for him. I mean, I feel that like those kind of things, if you hit them and he hits this, that $25 is turned into $100 a game, minimum, maybe 250, not a game, a parlay, you know. I just feel that you hit one and it totally skews your bankroll and you get cocky and like, all right, I spent five, let me do 25. Man, 25, let me bet 100. The discipline is the problem for people. They don't have it. If they freaking had it, if everybody had it, I mean, really, no one would be working. You'd be sitting in a chair made out of, the chair would be just stacks of hundreds and $10,000 wraps. I mean, seriously, Marco. I mean, 25 to win 54 grand. Sounds wonderful. Why wouldn't you? Hey, it's only $25. Okay, $25 a day. You gonna do that? Let's try it out. Say you pull that like, depending on a full schedule. We'll do kind of like easy math here. So it's you do it like 4 times a week, right? That's what 100 a week, 400 a month. Are you gonna hit one? That's just 400 you're losing there on nonsense. T-Money. I was surprised to see that the Rays, a few others haven't made any moves. I can't believe the Rays have not made a move. And I was say, hey, Otani would have been a fit. They could send young talent. It doesn't affect their farm system. They kind of like churn kind of the same kind of players out. But here comes a big starting pitcher, another bat. You could do things. Yeah, you don't have to sign him next year because you're signing him to win a World Series this year. That's why you're making a trade for the World Series, not to pay him for the next 8 years at $450 million. Him, McClanahan, Eflin. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with those three? Houston. Now, you went after the bullpen guy. You still need bullpen help. Now, Lynn, I thought it would be a Lynn and a bullpen guy somewhere, whether to the Orioles, to figure the Yankees would make a move, Tampa Bay, Houston, the Rangers. Well, the bullpen guy and the starting pitcher, Giolito and the bullpen, Lynn and the bullpen, go to LA, Dodgers and the Angels. I mean, what is happening here? Gracious. Orioles, yes. Reds, worth a shot, yes. Houston run line, yes. Cubbies, KC. I don't hate any of these. I would say KC on the money line. Minnesota losing 4 straight, laying 170 today. Get out of Dodge. Come on. T-Money. You have a point with Destroy's pitching. They need to grab another arm ASAP, and the land just needs a bullpen guy. Not many out there. There are plenty of bullpen guys because they are what they. I mean, no one's called Colorado for a bullpen guy and a closer or one of their inning guys like Gomber or Freeland or somebody. Somebody needs a bat. Why aren't they getting Chris Bryant out there or Charlie Blackmon, Randall Gruncheck, whoever, CJ Crone or Dom Smith to the Phillies? To me, and I'm just a guy who's got a shiny head because I shaved my head this morning when I woke up and showered and shaved today. Why aren't the Phillies getting Dom Smith or CJ Crone to play first base for them? Michael Amato took an in-game bet. Blue Jays team total over 4. Let's get it, baby. I need the Blue Jays here. Run line. Score some runs. T-Money. Judge a call. The only two with their money. I hate it. I mean, they are the ones that are worth their money. I mean, go look at the Yankee contracts going forward. They are done. Like, they can't even pull in like a fake GM mode and just like retire guys and not pay them anymore and take them off your payroll. How's this team going to look next year? Injury prone. Strikeouts. And the strikeouts are from the hitters, not the pitchers. T-Money. Matt's has turned back the hands of time. I feel he gets smoked today when it comes to hitting. When a guy faces a team and he shuts them down the next day or gets shelled. I always look for him to like bounce back in that kind of short kind of span, right? Back forth. Um, some guys just own teams. Steven Matz is not that kind of guy. Who just owns. Oh, he owns the Cubbies. No, I mean he was in the bullpen for a long time. Kind of got that ERA down. You go one inning, not give up 8 runs, so it kind of skews like the numbers a little bit. He's in there for 4 or 5 innings. He gives up 3 or 4 runs. It's just that simple. Michael Amato. I took the Phillies team total over 4.5 as well today against Pitt and Rich Hill. How is Rich Hill still on that team? Nobody's buying Rich Hill. My last shot. If I go 0-2, I'm done until NFL, says Michael Amato. I'll still check out Midday Money, though. This show's too good to miss. Well, I appreciate you coming in for Midday Money, Mike. And you got to listen. You got to pop in because we'll talk some, preseason football's going on. Now, speaking of the Midday Money show, this week is, I'll be here all week. Saturday, I'll be here. Sunday, obviously, there'll be no show next week. I'll be probably landing in Vegas at noon, right? Noontime, Eastern. If I do any Midday Money shows, though, it won't be Midday Money. It'll be, again, Mike, because you're on Picks and Parlays. I'm telling you now, it'll just probably be on the Win and Free Picks channel because I'll be on different times, and we have other shows on Picks and Parlays. So it'll be on, again, the Win and Free Picks channel will be on the Show and Higgs channel. It won't be on PMP because of other shows, and just time-wise, I won't be able to do it at noon out there. I got the Bet Bash stuff starts at 9 in the morning over there. So if it's gonna be, it'll be extra early. Jesse Shaw, I'm not winning capper this month, but I identify as one. There you go, Jess. So identify as a winner. No one can take that away from you. And the meat looked good on Twitter, Jesse, by the way. Follow our guy, Jesse Shaw. He's on the sites with me. Got his own thing going on, too, on his YouTube channel. Plenty of free picks. Scott, the Marlins need to call up Yuri Perez. Again, now, are they going to wait? Are they going to hang? And because, it's all about their time. Right? They don't want to pay the cat. I also think that they don't want to really rush a lot of innings. So they keep him out for a month. If they can hang tough in a wild card, which I think they should with the pitching, again, no, trade somebody and get a batter in here to hit the ball. Who cares? You can't win if you can't score. Great. Your pitchers are great. Yeah, the Twins have the best starting staff numbers-wise in baseball. You look at me like, oh, the Twins aren't that good. I mean, you throw in their staff, it gets it done. It's ridiculous. But what do they got to show for it? Nothing. They got a 500 record. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Best ERA in baseball right now. Well, now it's the Padres. The Twins have slipped. Twins ERA has now slipped. They are now the 9th best ERA in baseball. Padres number 1, Jays number 2, Astros 3, Tampa 4, Braves 5, Yankees 6, Seattle 7, Cleveland 8, Twins 9, Giants are 10. Whip-wise, Twins number 1 in whip, number 3 in batting average against the Twins. And they can't get wins. 54 and 52. Best whip. That's walks, hits allowed, an inning. Guys get on base. Nobody gets on base. They can't get any wins. And where are the Marlins in this mess? 14. They're not terrible. I thought they were better than they were. Eric Higgs, I looked at the Cubbies. Why are they dogs today? They're a dog because they are still the Cubs. It's St. Louis. People think St. Louis is going on a run, even though the Cubs have won 10 of 11. I can't bet Mats. George Wood, premium member. Thank you, George. Phillies, first 5, yes, against Rich Hill. Sure. Tampa Bay, first 5. Team total over 2.5 versus the Belly guy, right? Brandon Bellick. Not our Clay Bellinger belly, but Brandon Bellick. Twinkies first. I don't want Twins first 5. I mean, I understand it's Kansas City, and especially Ryan Yarbrough. You don't want to get involved with Ryan Yarbrough. Kenta Maeda. He hasn't looked bad as starts back. Not terrible. 6 innings, 6 innings, pretty good numbers. Strikeouts are there. I get it. I get it. Just get a just need a lead here. George Wood, I don't hate that. I like that. Bill McDonald says take a dog shot on the Reds today. Absolutely. Ashcraft has pitched well. Stan Realmuto out of the lineup today for the Phillies. It's a rest day on a Sunday. Nathan says rolling with Verlander today. You're going Verlander? I was thinking maybe Verlander gets pulled here and doesn't even start the game. You know how he's going to pitch today with just the Mets' response to the Scherzer deal. Stephen Bowman, St. Louis said they weren't moving on because they are focused on the future. They said it on the Cards broadcast. And said they should make you excited, Cards fan. I mean, they don't want to trade Arenado. That's fine. Why wouldn't you trade Goldie? He's under contract for a year. You can get a good prospect back for him. A nice pitching arm. They need pitching. Wainwright is retiring. Flannery's a free agent. Miklos is a free agent. I think Monty has an option. Where are your pitchers? You got a lot of good young hitters. Can you get a pitcher in here, please? For the future. Goldie's, how old's Goldie? 35? Trade Goldie to the Phillies and get one of their top two pitchers back. They will give them to you. They will give you one of their top two arms in the minors. For Goldie at first base for this year for a World Series run and for next year's World Series run because Hoskins is a free agent. That is an ideal spot for a team, the Phillies, that can compete this year and next year with their team. And if they're not going to compete next year, why aren't the Phillies trading then? Unloading, I should say. I'm not fat. I parlayed the Cubbies, A's, Detroit, Miami, Murphy. 9-11, what a boost. I don't hate it. I mean, Cubs, I'll take the plus money with the Cubbies. I'll take the A's here, right? I mean, who are the Rockies to be favored with Tyler Blah pitching? And then Murphy in Detroit. I get it. Yes, I like both of those pitchers. I do like the Marlins, though, a little bit. I like Luzardo. T-Money, Yankees score 3 these days is a good day. It's shameful. I don't understand all the Yankee love. I'm still trying to figure it out, T-Money. Kosick, what do you think about this? All money line games today. Miami minus, so I guess it's a 150, a little steep. Cleveland, I'm going to say no to Cleveland. I don't want to lay 140 on the road. Dodgers, no. I mean, we're laying 180 with the Dodgers? Is this a parlay? I mean, it says all money line. I'm assuming these are all straight bets. I don't want to lay 180 with Michael Grove. I'm not saying bet the Reds. You know, I do like the Reds. I'm not 180 with Michael Grove. No, thank you. Twins, I mean, he's pitched good, but again, 170 on the road. Phillies, 150. And the Mets, 225. Kosick, I can't sign off on this, man. You want to parlay this, be one thing. I can't tell you to lay 260 with the Mets. They just got demolished last night. How are they playing today? Knowing they're breaking up this team. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faves. Three road faves to boot. I can't sign off on that. George Wood, hit the like, guys. Yes. How many? Not much in the like content. Nobody's hitting the like button. Michael B. I know if it's true for the next 20 years, one last place division team from the prior year has won the division the next year. It was the Jags last year. If that's true, who you got? A last place team has won. Let's see. Let's go to NFL standings. I got 2 for you. I'll take the. Well, here's the thing. You go to the NFC South. Every 3 teams finished 7-10. Last place was the Falcons. So you want to do Falcons there? I can do Falcons there. Denver to win the AFC West. I can do that one. I can do the Browns to win the AFC North. And I mean, I don't like the Jets, but I mean, if you want to take a flyer on the Jets to win the division, I'd say Denver. Denver and the Falcons. Those are my 2 for you. Team Money, most who got 5-4, take tons of juice. Won't make money. Yeah, most people. If you go 5-4, take a fade. You're not making any money. We did 4-4 yesterday. We made 185. Bill McDonald, good NFL numbers. Raise unit size to a dime. Put pressure on yourself because people expect it. Well, on the side. Well, I mean, listen, I'm doing more than a dime myself on games, but I don't start out doing 3 dimes a game in September. You know, you don't do that. But if you were betting a dime on my games last year, you won about 50 grand. I mean, that's not too shabby. I don't know. 50 grand excites people. T-Money. Yeah, it's a really good NFL year. Eric, Higgs a beast NFL. My NFL research shows week 10 and 11 are bad for dogs, usually for some reason. Yeah, I went 4-6 and 5-4 those 2 weeks. So 9 and 10. Little losing week there. Or combined. I had 3 losing weeks. I went 7-7, 4-4, and 4-6. I mean, it was good. Well, no. Listen, thank you. Without the comments, this show is a 5-10 minute blurb. Stop Geo. What do you say, fella? Good luck today. 4-2 in UFC last night. A lot of UFC winners. 6 weeks in a row profit. No brag. Trust me, I'm not that good. Just being positive. I told you yesterday, put them in the chat, and you put them in the chat, you go 4-2. We have some solid UFC guys in here. You, Michael B. I mean, we got the UFC covered. May jump on the Jays live over in this game. What is going on in this Jays game here? 1-0. LA. Can the Jays start getting some hits here, please? I need some runs. Toronto. Maurice, it's a bullpen day in San Fran. Giants one of the worst in MLB versus lefties. I don't know if I should take the under or 8. Where's Michael B? Because Michael B says the Giants in run line games are a ridiculous 13-4, I think he posted. I got to go back and find him. Where's Michael B? Where is that comment? I'm scrolling up the old comments. Probably take me a while to get there. If I even find it. Hopefully Mike is listening and we'll just add it. But here we go. Giants bullpen. Ready? Here we go. San Fran bullpen games on the year. 13-4. 13-4 Giants bullpen games. A live under. He wants to go live under in the Boston game. Gio, not someone on road team ATS. I'm getting a 1.5 at plus 102. That should be a plus 1.5, no? $35-17 run line for the Natties. Stop, Gio. Think the whole business from back in 62. Hold on a second. Oh, JFK business. What they lied to us about. They definitely killed JFK. Come on. Have you ever seen the movie? I mean, this is common sense here. All right, stop. The only problem today is going to be on Austin Riley over half or Ribby. Get that Ribby 103, Austin Riley. That total went from 9.5 to 11.5. Kosick, those are all in parlay, not individual. Okay. All right. That's totally different with those. I mean, you heard my reasoning behind them. It'd have to be no worries. Yeah, I see all those. I'm like, absolutely not. Parlay's different. You're not going to get crushed when you go 2 and 3 laying $2 fades and stuff. Natty's polished down. Yes. And this is more of where are the Mets psychologically? You're trading Scherzer. Verlander's basically on a block. I mean, why do I think Verlander's going to end up in Baltimore? Be honest with you. I just feel this is a game. I can see him being pulled on a second inning because he's traded. If he even makes the start. I was shocked he wasn't pulled yet. I thought for sure he'd be traded today. Like a team's would be like, no. I want him for his next start. I want him on the mound as soon as possible. Get me a win. They are due to win. Yeah, they're due. Kozak, nobody's due to win. We don't do do's or hopes here. You hope in one hand, poop in the other. See what fills up first. Nobody is due. Scott says, no last place team I like to win the division. I kind of like the Falcons can make a move. I think people are sleeping on Cleveland. Burrow's hurt. Who knows how that plays out? And again, everyone's going to be on KC. They've won for the last 50 years. Denver's, Russell Wilson's bad. Let Russell cook and he burns, fried bacon and he spills the cereal. I get it. I'm taking Denver to win the division. Scott, if the Jets sign Dalvin Cook, I think they're in a great position to take the AFC East. I am not a Rodgers guy. I'd rather have Zach Wilson in there. We love our Zach Wilson. Next up here, I'm not fat. Rangers, San Diego's only swept one series all season. I guess San Diego's bad. Why wouldn't you take a plus 160 with Texas? Worth a shot. Although Snell's pitched well, though. That's the only caveat to that. Gio. Gotta be selective with these 50%, 100% profit boosts that DK and FanDuel are handing out like crazy. Well, they're doing stuff like that because it's baseball season. Good luck getting that during NFL. You won't get it. You won't get it. It's baseball, boring time. Use them. T-Money, Jays game's a snooze fest. Stop, Gio, man. Jays live under in Cincinnati's plus 1.5, plus 105. Yeah. I mean, I set the record. I mean, it's ridiculous. 35 and 17 run lines. Scott, the Jets are plus 270 right now in division. Would you take them before Cook signs? If you like the Jets, I take them. And if they sign Cook, it's only going to go down. So why wouldn't you? And again, I don't hate. Again, I just think that the hype's going to be all over the Jets. Like, oh, it's Rodgers. Look at this. I mean, I don't like you bring in Reggie Cobb and Alan Lazard. I mean, Cook's coming in here. I get it. Big name, whatever. But I look at it as I think Allen and the Bills are going to take another step back. Allen had took a step back last year because his coach left him. And you see how he was last year and how Daniel Jones really went over the top. Another regression for him. I think as good as Miami is, they are a hit away. And I keep saying Bosa's going to lay this cat out opening day on Sunday, and Tua will be out for 6 weeks with another concussion. So that's the worrisome part for there. So you got two quarterback questions there. And then New England, who is their quarterback? Like, what is going on with that club? I know it's tough to go against Belichick and all that other nonsense, but I don't know. Jets 270, I think definitely worth a shot. Go for it. Polished diamond. Love that thing about the wish. Oh, you like that? Wish in one hand, poop in the other. You like the saying? It's a good one. And again, and I get it. Our teams do, or I understand. Like I had Toronto yesterday with Manoa. Not that I thought the guy was due for a win, but sometimes you have a little gut feeling like I got to take this, But teams get swept, due for a win. That comes to 1 8 in a row. Are they due for a loss? I guess, but they've won 8 in a row. You lose 2, 3, 4 in a row. That stumbles. Team gets down on itself. And I mention this all the time. I just mentioned it, an hour ago in the show? Tampa Bay. They start 30-9. Now they're 6-16. Cincinnati goes 20-5. Then they lose 7 in a row. The Braves. Look how great the Braves are. Well, the Braves have the same record as the Tampa Bay Rays, basically, and they just had their hot streak last month. It's like it ebbs and flows. It's 162 games baseball. They're streaks. All right, I'm out of here. Have a good Sunday. See everybody tomorrow. Appreciate everybody popping in.